guys for joining. Hey, Keela girl. Thank you guys for joining. I had to write down a couple notes because I didn't want to forget some things. But yes, first and foremost, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my webpage. I'm super excited to get the ball rolling on this. It's been a long time coming, so I'm crazy excited right now about that. So if you haven't already, please go to www.urbanboujee.com, and that's URBANBOUJEE.com, and subscribe. So go ahead and subscribe. Also, while you're there, if you click on the social media pages, you can see all my pages on social media, on my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, obviously, YouTube, Pinterest, Hey Jada baby. I'm on every social media platform, Twitter as well, and I'm building up my Twitter and my YouTube. So please go like, follow, subscribe. Thank you, Keela. Thank you so much. Yeah, subscribe. And tell a friend. So I'm going to be here every Thursday at 9 p.m. And I chose Thursday because Thursday is pretty much like was happy hour time, right? And right now, in the pandemic, there's really no happy hour going on. But we can bring the happy hour here. So y'all know me. For those of you that know me, how do I do it, Shelly? There you go. I pinned it. Okay, that's what you're here for, Lachelle. Come on. So I bring the happy hour. I get so distracted, y'all. Don't mind me. Bring the happy hour to us. So we are gonna have this Urban Boujee happy hour, and because it's a celebration and I love mimosas, I went out and got me a little bit of Andre. Shout out to Andre. I guess I'm gonna tag them in this. Maybe they'll send me some bottles. But just to celebrate and start off our first video podcast, I'm gonna pop the bottle with y'all. So thank you guys so much. I love all of y'all, and probably twisted it off a little bit earlier. I hope it doesn't explode. I'm being a softie right now with this. That was the weakest pop off ever in life, but it's okay because I'm gonna drink, make me a little mimosa, and we will get started. And I hope you guys have your drinks. If you got your drink, why don't you go ahead and put in the comment section. Let me know what you're drinking. If you have a drink, you might be drinking. I'm drinking water too because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm back to work. So, I'm not gonna hold y'all, but I'm just gonna go through a couple things like who I am, what Urban Boujee is about, why Urban Boujee, and then get into the video podcast and what it's all about. So, just to go quickly, some of you guys know who I am, some of you don't. But 1738, buy it, girl. Like, that's why you should be here with me right now. But yeah, so who am I? So I am Janay. Obviously, you guys know that for the most part. I love God very much. I have to start with that because if I didn't start with that, I wouldn't even be here, to be honest. And obviously he's the reason behind everything that has happened in my life. And we'll talk more about that when we get into the whole Love and Basketball podcast. Video podcast, because that's something new. I'm over here making my drink. So, yeah, here we go. All right. So, yeah, I'm Janay. I love God. I'm Carter's mom. Everybody knows Carter. If you don't know Carter, Feel free to follow him at Carter the Cool Kid on Instagram. He is the most amazing basketball player in the whole entire wide world. Yeah, and I'm gonna give him that. And he's gonna be in the NBA, and he's gonna be the MVP. And you can stamp that and remember this, because I'm putting it out there. I'm manifesting all of that right now. But anyhow, I am, and I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna like give myself props. I am an amazing daughter. I have the two craziest parents that you probably would ever want to meet. One day I'm gonna have to get my dad to come on here so you guys can see him. My mom, she got to stay away. She's the president of the old lady gang, and we don't have time for her drama. But I'm a sister, I'm an auntie, I'm a godmom, I'm a niece, I'm a cousin, I'm a friend, I'm an educator, I'm all of those things. Yes, what you sipping on? Okay, sangria. Okay, I need to try that. Yes. But I'm all of those things. Like I'm gonna say every woman, but I do a lot, and I think I do those things amazingly well, right? I love to write, which is the reason why I started Urban Boujee. Well, one of the reasons why. I love to laugh. I love brunch. Brunch is my absolute favorite. I love my friends, my family. I love music. Yes, I am a UMES hawk. Shout out to everybody who went to UMES. How could I forget that? Like, what? I did attend the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and she said, you do what? Well, I'm not going back to, I'm not doing this with you, Tiffany. You're a distraction. I went to University of Maryland Eastern Shore. I got my undergrad there in fashion design and merchandising. And I went to Bowie State. Shout out to those Bulldogs, where I got my master's in education. So, you know, I like fashion and I like education, you know. Well, I like it all. Hi, baby. Look at my old students on here. You know, I gotta keep it PG-13 to say they don't know how I really am. I don't think, but anyway. I love, and Tiffany's probably gonna have something to say about this. I love ratchet reality TV. I love it. I could watch it all day long, 24/7, and Tiffany says it kills my brain cells, but I'm smart as hell. What are you talking about? It can kill my brain cells. So, I'm loyal, I'm hardworking, and I love way too hard, and that's probably another reason of how I got here. I know this is Mommy After Dark. Not yet, because Mommy After Dark is going, it's coming. So those are like some amazing things like about me. Like, yeah, I am a great mom. Like, pat on the back. But there are also some things about me that I have to be transparent about, and that's part of what Urban Boujee is. Like, it's being transparent, it's being unapologetic, real. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna call it how I see it. And sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's bad. But when I'm looking at myself and ways to improve, I have to do this, right? So I gotta address some of the things about myself that I'm like, all right, Janay, get it together. So, and I'm sure that some people here will agree with a couple of things that I'm going to say. So, if you have followed me before, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you know I have been Petty Betty, Petty Wop, Petty LaBelle, Petty everything. You name it, that I was petty about it. Yes, how can I? Catwalk Classic, positive. Catwalk Classic, I killed it. Beat everybody, not a problem. Did it with my eyes closed. And Catwalk Classic, I need to bring it back. I need to bring that back. Anyway, yeah, so I was petty, y'all, like bad petty on Instagram. Like, they should have taken my Instagram. They should have just deleted it. Somebody should have reported me. It was bad. It was really, really bad. I have a... Oh, what's that? Brandy. So I used to, when I was teaching at law at Merlin Shore at in PG County. Thank you. When I was teaching at PG County, I was the modeling coach for a modeling team for MADA, which started at Douglas High School, and Image models at Merlin Eastern. Why do I keep saying Merlin Eastern Shore? At Wise, what? And we was just beat everybody. Catwalk Classic, we would win hands down, and even when we didn't win, we were like the best. So whatever. But yeah. So let me bring it back. So, thank you, Crystal, for talking about the transparency, and that's really what this is all about. It's just about being as transparent as I can be, and then hopes that like other people can be transparent about the things that are going on in their lives as well. But I had Patty. I have, and I'm gonna say had because I'm working on it, and it's better because it's better. Bad attitude, terrible attitude, but I have grown because I just recently walked away from something that I could have just really like punched somebody. But also, I'm too old to be acting like that. So, it's kind of I'm evolving. I can be a procrastinator for some things. And that's the reason why y'all haven't seen this. This been in the work for 2 years. And the reason why y'all haven't seen it is because I was procrastinating. But I'm done with that because Shelly and Brandy, what Carla say? Procrastination is costly. Candles. Yes, I will. Tiffany, if you have questions, if you notice at the bottom there's a question mark, can you please put your questions there? Like, no, but seriously, if you do have questions, if you could put them there, because I don't want to have you guys here all night long. I just want to kind of just do my introduction, right? So, but I just found out, my students told me this, that the question mark, if you have a question, you can put the question there, and then when I finish, I can answer your question. Yes, you did try to motivate me, and I was playing. Shout out to Bash and Peace. If you need a party, virtual party, 2 people, 5 people, quarantine party, Bash and Peace is the place to go. So make sure you check them out as well. I struggle with discipline. That's going to be on the blog too, so we are not going to get into the discipline part, but I need to lose weight. And I struggle with getting up just to go run, just to go walk. Like, I struggle with that. And I have to stop that. I definitely have to stop that. Sometimes I could be a little insecure about certain things. And I think we all as women, when there are things that we want in life, or at times we may feel like something doesn't look right on us, or we may feel too big, or what have you, or maybe a pimple, or I'll talk about me. Y'all don't have no eyebrows? I gotta draw these things on every day. And then sometimes I don't get them right, but it's okay because I'm not perfect, but it's alright. I still look good, so whatever. So, hey brother, my brother is here. Please, you guys, if you're not following my brother, please follow my brother. He's absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Slim Show Off, 23. I love him. Thanks for being here, brother. I am an empath. Do you guys know what that is? And I hope I'm saying it right. I take on other people's stuff. So, for example, the other day, something happened with some people, and I was just like started having anxiety because I just took on their stuff, and like that's not good, because that I love you too. That's not good because I already deal with anxiety, and that's something that I'll be talking about on the blog. I already deal with anxiety, and I've just gotten to a place where I can say, yep, I'm having anxiety, right? Like, I can acknowledge it. And before, I couldn't acknowledge it. I didn't know what was going on with me. I thought I was going to die. Like, I didn't know what was going on. But I ended up, like, I go to therapy. Like, shout out to my therapist. She's the bomb. And so I'm dealing with it. And like I'm just being very transparent. Like, I'm not perfect by any means, shape, form. Not perfect. But if I can help somebody understand that therapy is okay, and we all are dealing with anxiety with different things, then that's part of my job, right? Like, that's what I'm here for. That's what Urban Boujee is here for. So then, like, I know people are like, well, why would she say those things about her? That's negative. But, like, I'm fully aware of who I am. And which is the reason why. It's the reason why I decided to do Urban Boujee. Social media will have you thinking that people have the perfect lives. But guess what? Behind those pictures and on the other side of that phone, it's not perfect. Some people might be like, all right, y'all doing your thing. But for the most part, our lives aren't perfect. We post what we want to post and what we want people to see. And like I said, if you follow me in the past, you've seen I was ugly. Brandy, I'm gonna get you. Brandy just posted in our school that I was live. But it was bad. It was really, really bad. Like, I was on social media. I was being petty as ever. I was posting people's houses. I was cussing people out. Hey, Ashley. I was calling people cicadas. But I didn't post their house and put their address. It was from Google. Now, you couldn't see their address. It's from Google. You couldn't see it. It's just a random house. But I was calling people names. It was just bad. Like, really, really bad. And I had to stop and look at myself and be like, Janay, what are you doing? You can't do that. Like, that was terrible. Yes, let me tell you something. Between the Fab Four and my squad, my 7 squad, they were like, take it down now. Like, right now. And I was like, no, I'm not taking it down till they see it. I'm not taking it down till my baby daddy know that. It was bad. And I'm thankful for my friends because, let me tell you, my friends will tell me in a minute, you wrong. And I don't want to hear it, but guess what? I needed to hear it because I was wrong. So I was triggered. And that all led to me wanting to do a blog, wanting to write a book. Yeah, definitely telling me to stop. Shout out to my KBK sister that's in the building. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Like, they were like, girl, if you don't stop, and it wasn't like, if you don't stop, you gonna get beat up, because we know that wasn't happening. But I had to, like, I had to stop. It wasn't, I was a mom. What I look like on social, I was a mom and an educator. What I look like on social media cussing somebody out? Like, what? So I'm glad I have grown from that. Now, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you. It's still in me. It's still in me because I have to take a step back sometimes and say, don't you post that? Because, hey, I have really had to take a step back and say, don't post that, because it will be bad if I post it. If I posted every single thing, now the group chat be popping. Yes, group chat is always popping. If I posted every single thing and how I felt, y'all would think I would be crazy. like crazy. I would be going on people and just, can't post it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Hey, Janay, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Yeah, so, you know, I've grown. And so I said, well, if I can't do it here, I need to do it some type of way, right? So, here we have Urban Boujee, right? So now I can write. I can write all about it. I can vlog about it. I can let y'all hear it, because some of the stuff that I tell you guys, you're going to hear in these podcasts, in this video podcast, you're going to be like, yep, Janay, nope, that never happened. You're lying. Call Mona. That was on Love and Hip Hop. No. It was on my life. It's my life. You're not going to believe it. Like, this is it, and I never talk about it, right? So now I have the chance to talk about it, and I want to be very, very clear. This is my story. It's no one else's story. It's my story. So it's my point of view. And remember, there are always 3 sides to everybody's story, right? But it's my story. Some things I'm gonna have to change some people's names, because what? I wish I could post everything. Yes, it's not everybody's business, but like, this is like my therapy. Like, this is, I'm telling y'all, this is like my therapy. And I think I have a therapist on here, and he probably can say, this is probably not therapy, but I'm gonna make it my therapy. So, if you hear fireworks, they've been shooting fireworks out here for the last month. So, yeah. But back to the, thank you, Janay. So that's how Urban Boujee came to be. Like, I can write it. I can talk about it with you guys. I can tell y'all what's happening, and I don't mind you guys saying, now Janay, you better stop. You know that can't happen. You can't do that. So I don't mind, like, people saying those things to me, and I might not want to hear it, but I need to hear it. Like, come on, nobody's perfect. You know, so, and that's my big thing. But Urban Boujee is my life. That's how I live. Like, I always say, like, yeah, I went from Largo to the hood, in the blink of an eye. But that's a whole story too, because, like, yeah, that was a journey, that I had to go through. I'm divorced, and finances went somewhere else. Like, yeah, so these are all things, like, this it's just my life. Urban Boujee is my life. It's how I live. I always say, like, yeah, not flying on United, because I'm not paying all that money, and I'm definitely not flying on Spirit, but I will, but I don't want to, so I'll take me Southwest, right? Because, you know, it's kind of like Urban Boujee. It's not really like soul plane type of thing. So, yeah, that's like, Urban Boujee is just being ratchet and classy at the same time. And every time I say that, I think about, I'm savage. I think about being sassy. But it's just about, like, being a code switcher, not being perfect, and just unapologetically telling my truth and being transparent. Like, I have stories for days. Y'all would be like, girl, if you don't stop. But no, you wouldn't say stop. You'd be like, oh, what? No, really? Yeah. Yes, sis. It happened to me. It didn't happen to Kirk and Rashida only. It happened to me. And then Tiffany wonders why I like ratchet TV. Because I could see some of me in it. But Urban Boujee is just a place where there's no judgment. If you want to come here and be like, fuck that shit, you can. At a level. Not all the time. We keep it PG-13 here, but something is coming in the works. I'm just working on some legal stuff, and it's coming. So once that legal stuff hits, we heading to Mommy After Dark. Right? Like, straight Mommy After Dark, put the kids to bed, grab your drinks, and we gonna talk about it, right? So we gonna have that conversation, because it's a much needed conversation. So once this legal stuff gets rolling, and I make sure that I can protect not only myself but you guys from saying that, you know, we gonna talk about some stuff that mommies don't want to talk about, or you may not talk about. But I want to make sure that I'm protected because, like, as I said, I am an educator, and I don't need nobody going back saying, "Did you hear what she said?" No, I don't have time for all of that. So I got my lawyer on it. I got him on it, and we gonna get it popping. All right. So, but most of all, I just want to have fun. I want to have fun with y'all. I want to build a community. When the world opens up, I want us to like have a meetup. Let's go at brunch, do, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much Urban Boujee. Y'all, I haven't drank yet. Like, yeah. Cheers. People are texting me and I wanna check it, but I can't. So anyhow, but lastly, not lastly, but just to go in here, I'm gonna check. I was doing something. I'm sorry. I had to check that because I know that was important. And yes, Keeley, I'm on it. Yes, Brandy said, Crystal said, I'm here for all of this. Yes, I'm like, it's time. Like, I've been playing. I've been playing, y'all. Period, because I'm the friend and ain't the educator. Okay, but I got to make sure you have a job. I don't want you on here looking crazy now. Janay, what am I sipping on? Girl. So this is about, I love mimosas. I really love tequila, but I love mimosas. I didn't want tequila tonight because I have to go to work in the morning. But I put with mango pineapple juice, and I can never say this, grenadine. Yeah, I put some in there. So it's my mimosa sunrise, my own drink, right? A Urban Boujee t-shirt, baby, it's coming. They're coming. Crystal, please make sure you go to Urban Boujee and subscribe so that I get your information because it's coming. Yes, I have that. Yes, I'm telling you, y'all, it's so bomb. It's so bomb. But so let me tell you about the video podcast that's coming. So that's all about Urban Boujee. Like, I just talked to y'all heads off about Urban Boujee. But loving basketball is my baby. It is my baby. It is a video podcast that will start next Thursday, and this is just the intro to it. But loving basketball is near and dear to my heart, and it may not be like y'all might think I'm talking about like love, my boyfriend love. No, I'm talking about that love, me and my son, that we have. And I call it love and basketball because my life has just been all about basketball for as long as I can remember. I've always played sports. I was a basketball player, for those of you that don't know. Shout out to the Eastern Warriors State Championships. I'm not going to tell y'all the year because then you know how old I am, and I'm not telling you how old I am. So, yeah. But, like I said, I was a basketball player. I love basketball. My dad was a basketball player. My brothers are basketball players. Shout out to Livingstone College. My brother took them to the championship, whatever conference they're in. But basketball has been part of my life, all of my life growing up, right? I loved it. I played it. Everything was basketball. And I was so girly, but I still love basketball, right? And then I grew up, and I thought I was going to be a basketball wife. I only dated basketball players. Look at where that landed me. I thought I was going to be a basketball wife for real. Me and my best friend had stories to tell. We thought we were going to be sitting up with Shawnee and Evelyn like, hey, right? Nah, that didn't happen. Didn't work out. But basketball has always been a part of my life. And now it's part of my life even more because my son is a basketball superstar. Like, I'm not lying to y'all. Like, my son, he is good. Let me back up. Like, my son is good. Don't get me wrong. But he knows that he has work to do. And this is nothing that I told him. This is just what he does. He wants to be great. I'm not going to cry. Sorry. He wants to be great. Let me take a sip, y'all. That probably was a gulp. He wants to be great because I could see every time I start to talk about my child, I get a little emotional. Make sure y'all have tissues for loving basketball because you're gonna need them. It's you're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna be like, oh girl, no. But anyhow, so my son can be lazy. I'm be real with y'all. He's 8. He's amazing, but he can be lazy as hell. Okay, when I say clean your room, I gotta come with the base, right? When I say brush your teeth, I gotta come with the base. When I say do your homework, I have to come with the base. But if I say let's go to basketball practice, he beats me out the door. He, at his young age, knows that, he has to work hard. Like, and maybe he sees me work hard. You know what I mean? But at his young age, he knows like he gotta work hard. And since he hasn't been playing, he goes to training 3 days a week. And when I tell you I've seen the improvement, and I know everybody, mama be like, "Ooh, my baby is so good. My baby's going to the NBA." I'm telling y'all, this boy has a gift. A gift. Like, check out his page. That's all I gotta say. Carter the Cool Kid on Instagram. CarterKoolkid. Amazing. He has truly a gift. So my life is basketball. And my life is love. Like, I love him. I love everything about him. And how we came to be is the love and basketball story. So I'm going to take you through a 6-part series. I'm not going to say, a lot of you know, but I'm not giving out. Some of you on here don't know, right? I'm not giving out any hints of the story, but a lot of you know. A lot of you know some of the story, and maybe not all of it, but a lot of you know some of the story. So I'm not giving out hints. I'm gonna go through the story bit by bit, and we're gonna start next week with the pregame warm up. Right? Y'all are gonna love it. You gotta be here. Make sure you tell your friends. I'm telling you guys, tell everybody to check this out. This story is going to knock your socks off. I'm telling you. You are gonna need a drink for every part. We're gonna go through. Oh, Janay, it's okay. I'm talking about love and basketball with my son. And I'm saving this on IGTV, so you guys can watch this on IGTV. You can watch it on my webpage, urbanboujee.com. It's pinned. Make sure you subscribe, and you'll also be able to check this out on YouTube and all my social media platforms. But I'm gonna take you through love and basketball. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna start with the pregame, and we're gonna pregame and. Pregame is going to be, and I can tell you a little bit about pregame, just because I know it's some moms here. And let me say this: you do not have to be a mom to relate to this story at all, because I'm going to take you from before I became a mom, how I became a mom. Because let me tell you, I'm not your average mom. We're going to go through all of that. We're going to talk about when my son was born. And then we're going to talk about Oh, I want to tell y'all, but I can't because I don't want to give it away. But I'm telling you guys, it's a story that you guys will love. So it's gonna be like a basketball game. We'll have our pregame warm up, quarter one and quarter two, and then we'll have halftime. And so one of our live video podcasts, I'll just be doing giveaways. Like we'll be doing giveaways throughout we'll have fun. We're gonna have fun. So that's gonna be halftime, and then we'll end up with quarter three and quarter four. And you guys make sure you have your tissues because you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them. It's gonna be a good time, and I started with this journey because my life is, you know how, you know, as parents we're like, no, I'm not just Carter's mom. Like I'm Janay. Yeah, I'm Janay, but I'm Carter's mom, and I'm damn proud to be Carter's mom for a number of reasons. He is a blessing. God blessed me with an amazing son. And yeah, so yeah, I'm Carter's mom. I get tired of it. I get tired of hearing Carter's mom, Carter's mom, Carter's mom, Izel's mom. His first name is Izel. But I love that boy. Like, I can't say anymore. It's a story. And I think you guys are gonna love it. And that's why I wanted to start with that, because part of Urban Boujee is, and you'll see when you follow by my social media platforms, that I'm juggling being a single mom. Yes, I'm single. I like how that sounds. I'm juggling being a single mom, having a kid athlete, having a career, a successful career. Because let me tell you, this is a successful career, and it's not just being the educator. This and the things that are about to come with Urban Boujee, it's gonna be amazing. So juggling that, trying to have a social life in a pandemic, and I'm a social person. Like I want to be out in the streets and do things. This is killing me right now, like killing me. So being a social light, in so many words, like having time with my friends, like trying to balance being a mom, being single, trying to date. When we talk about the dating, yeah, I gave up on dating. I've just given up. If he's gonna come, God's gonna send him. But I'm sick of Tinder, Plenty of Fish, Black, BLK, whatever it's called. I'm sick of it because there's nothing on there for me. Nothing. So yeah, that's just gonna have to come. I ain't even worried about that. But so just balancing those things, like you'll see that, and that's really kind of what, yeah, all in God's time. And let me tell you something. I used to be like, time is ticking, but I'm happy. I was in a marriage. I was with my ex-husband since we were 18, and we just got divorced. It's been a year, but we have been separated for probably 10. Somebody say trigger pressure, please. My pressure has been triggered, just to say that. But yeah, like this is what Urban Boujee is about. It's about juggling my life as a single mom, being having a social life, a career, trying to date, like just all of those things. It's a lot, and I know I'm not the only person that's going through it. So I just want to share the experiences with you guys, and I hope that you guys will share. Yes, Brandy, thank you for saying that. Trigger pressure, sis. I was just triggered. I was triggered. So yeah, I just want to share with you guys, and I want you guys to share with me. Like I want to know what's going on, and I'm nosy for real, but I like to talk, but I'm also a good listener too. I try not to give that much advice unless it's something that I've been through, because I don't want to give bad advice. But if you want me to listen, I'm definitely going to listen. So, yeah, that's what Urban Boujee is about. I know Tiffany had a question, and somebody put a question in the question, but I get excited. I'm telling y'all, little things that make me excited. So I'll take some questions, because I also know that you guys, I know that you maybe you want to know like what else is to come, or maybe you want to tell me something that you want to hear me talk about, or you have a question for me, that maybe you've seen something and you like, did you? I might answer it, I might not. But yeah, I'm gonna be as transparent as I possibly can. But if you have a question, if you could just put it in the question box, like I'll answer some questions, and then we'll just wrap it up, and we'll do this again next Thursday. Like, this has been amazing. You guys, like, for this to be my first, well, it's not my first live, but my first live talking about Urban Boujee stuff, you guys are amazing. And I thought I was going to be so nervous, but it's like I'm talking to my good girlfriends. And I love it. I love this. So let's see. What is the question? When does the first vlog drop? Video, podcast, we're excited. And that is from Keeley Carter of Momish. So I'm writing and adding content daily. So please that's why you should subscribe. This video pod is my first video podcast. Woohoo! And so I will be here every Thursday for the next 6 weeks. Like I said, I hope you guys tell a friend, because I want people to join, obviously, and I think it's gonna be amazing, obviously. But you guys are moving too fast. Brandy in the Bronx, put it in the box. No, so that's the blog will drop. This is the first video podcast, and yeah, I'm excited. And this video it'll be on my IGTV. It'll also be on Urban Boujee. I just have to upload on there, and it'll also be on YouTube, so you'll be able to see it. Keeley says, navigating divorce with a child, how does the conversation go? And would love to hear how you handle that emotionally for him and for you at the same time. So really quickly, I can talk about that, and that's something that I'm going to talk about. But my son, he really didn't have to deal with the mommy and daddy are divorced, because he was so young and he started going. We did that every other weekend so early. He just always knew, like, I'm going to daddy's house, or I'm going to mommy's house. So, but it's layers to that one. A lot of layers to that one. I've had to have some tough conversations with my son about the relationship that I had with his dad. And it's not always been the perfect conversation. The conversation sometimes, slap my own hand, has not been good on my end. And that's me being an adult and saying I've said some things that I probably shouldn't have said about his dad. Yeah, I did it. Yeah. But I did go back and say, your dad is amazing. And in my mind, I'm saying something a little different. But my son thinks his dad is like a superhero. So if that's what you want to think, son, think it. So yeah, that's something that he just, I think recently he's been like, well, you and daddy aren't married. And he knows that we were married because he has seen the pictures. But this one thing, when I got divorced, I did not initially change my name, because my son asked me not to change my name because he wanted me to have the same last name. Wanted us to have the same last name. So I haven't finished the paperwork, but I'm going to change it. I'm just not going to. I mean, I'll tell him when he gets older, but I'm just There's some things in the divorce, and then I'm gonna talk about it, but there's some things in the divorce that I have to get rid of to be free, right? Like, I don't want to be tied to this man for the rest of my life, even though I am, because we have a son together. But there are some things that I can control. I can't control that that's his dad. I could have. I can't control. I can't control that. But I can control that my last name is Janay Brooks. My name is Janay Brooks and not Janay Stallworth. I can control getting this tattoo covered up. That's a whole. That's a whole nother story. So yes, Keeley, I will be talking about that. Definitely will be talking about that. And that was a great question. What is trigger pressure? Trigger pressure is, oh, Keeley said not now. I know, I'm sorry, I just talking away. Trigger pressure is coming in October. And that's all I can tell you. It will be here in October. And you're gonna love it. And kids for themselves. Sorry, Shelly said exactly. The kids will are for themselves when they grow up. No, for themselves. Yes, they will. I'm not gonna rush it, but I'm excited. I'm excited that you guys are here. Yes, I love this. I love you. Yes, there are amazing questions. Beauty Destructs is my old student. I miss her. We had some good times, sis. Married at first sight. I would, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm real scared. Like, real scared. I would, but when that man saw that girl, he was bisexual. Is that the right show? Because I would have kicked his face all the way in. Okay? Yeah. I was going to tell y'all something, but I forgot. Oh, wait. Okay, before I go, did y'all see the, did y'all see the girls from Philly? Oh, that's Love is Blind. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Keely. Well, I gotta watch Love at First Sight. Do I have to know what they look like? Can I see them first? I need to see them first. Sorry. But look, did y'all see the girls from Philly? The three. I would say, did y'all see the girls from Philly? And here come Philly. Hey, Jules. Hey, Jules. But listen, did y'all see? This is the last time I'm gonna say. Then I'm gonna go because I've been in here too long, and now I'm just talking. But did y'all see the girls from Philly who were in the airport and were throwing the he better not he won't who were throwing the stuff at the flight attendant on the Spirit airline because their flight was canceled or delayed? Did y'all see that? Hey, sister. That's one. I know that's my KBK sister. I know it is. Did y'all see the girls from Philly doing that? Yeah, I said Philly, and here they come. They just coming out the woodworks right now. Hey, Dr. Cool, y'all sweet. But look, I gotta tell you, like, y'all, this was bad. The girls, 3 girls, were in, I don't know if it was they were in Florida, right? But they were from Philly, and they had to get back to Philly. I don't know why, don't know how, don't know what. They had to get back to Philly. The lady told them, Spirit Airlines, see, that's what I'm telling y'all. Now, I have flown Spirit. I have. But, the lady told them the flight was delayed, right? Y'all, these girls started throwing water bottles, shoes, anything that they could get their hands on. So don't blame Miami. They didn't want to be in Miami. They wanted to go home. They were over it. They were throwing things at the lady because she told them that their flight was going to be delayed. What? Why? Why would you do that? That lady can't control the flight. Now, look, I got bad attitude, and I've done some petty stuff, but I wouldn't do nothing like that. Now, that's just ridiculous. It was crazy. And then their mug shots. Their mug shots. Their lace fronts. It was terrible. But if you have not seen it, make sure you check out Neighborhood Talk 2 on Instagram. That's where I get all my information from. Kanae said, can we get into this drink? Yes, let's get into this drink, sis. Yes, okay. So this is my little mimosa. Champagne. This is pineapple. I usually do pineapple juice, but this is pineapple. No, this is orange with mango. I thought it was pineapple. Orange with mango, and I think I got another one of my KBK sisters in here. Hey, sister. Oh, they telling me I got 1 more minute remaining. Okay. But yeah, so Kanae, we'll get into this. I'll post it and let you guys know what it is. But I am excited. Like, thank you guys so much for joining. I love you guys so much. This has been absolutely amazing. I will be here next Thursday at 9 o'clock with my drink in my hand, and I hope you are too. So please, 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 please. Blake, they're getting ready to kick me off. I have to go. You were late, and I would have put you in my life. But please, make sure you come back. Make sure you subscribe to urbanboujee.com. I love you guys so much. I'm going to take all my time. I got 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. I love you all so much. Like, thank you. This is absolutely amazing. This is like the best thing ever. And I appreciate the love and the support. Please, every week. I will be here next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. I will post it to you. I will just constantly post it every day, all the time. Yes, Blake, you can do my drop. You can. I love you guys. Thank you. And I'll see you next Thursday. And thanks for tuning in to Urban Boujee. Bye.